Hello and welcome back to Ixion. When we left off, I had possibly bitten off more than I could chew by agreeing to unlock a new sector, which has 7.5 cycles remaining. But then I also decided that I was quietly confident at the end of the video. I don't know why. Am I still? Go on then, I will say yes. We're also repairing the Tiqqun. We've got to collect a bunch of iron, and we've also got to build us a steel mill, which we have almost done. Right down here. There we go. Yeah, our steel mill is almost built. We're probably going to have to power it down. I'm not sure. We're going to have to toy with that. We've also got to feed the crew. Not only that, we have to investigate the Urshanabi. That'll do. And feed 1,000 crew members over time. That's all that is. And find and collect 500 cryonic pods. And then we'll start defrosting people. Let's pop to the map. I have this on priority. What we should do really is prioritize electronics, because that's the thing we're missing, isn't it? We have 0 in the station. We are prioritizing collection from Earth, but we need our ship to prioritize, yeah, the electronics. There we go. We'll remove everything but our electronics. There's no food and there are no people to gather, so we can leave those as is. What that should do is hopefully gather the well, I guess we could turn this on, couldn't we, so that it gathers the electronics first, then it gather whatever it wants to out of these. I prefer that. There we go. Because how much have we got to get on this? Ooh, yeah, it's going to be the electronics we struggle with. We have the stores of alloy. We have the people, I believe. Yes, we have the people. We have the food as well. Just about. I hope that some of these forklifts are green. There we go. They're carrying the food. Shall we see how it goes? Are we building a... Oh, we shouldn't build one yet. No. Are we building a new probe launcher? We're not. I would like to. We are going to collect a whole ton of polymer, so I don't think it's too much of an issue. Famous last words. Now, we've powered this up, but we're going to put this on hold right now, because I would like to make sure we build this. And I don't want our crew to be distracted. This should be the only thing. We can prioritize. Can we prioritize this? No, we can't prioritize that. Right, yeah, so nothing. We have an incoming transmission.
We are picking up a Dolos emergency frequency, broadcasting from the facility Outer Hope. Dolos protocol dictates that in the event of a major systems failure, administrators must contact the nearest Dolos site immediately. Outer Hope Station is likely to have both the materials and expertise required to repair the damage that the Vol engine has sustained.
Are you done, Eden? It looks that way. Right, yes, we saw Outer Hope in the prologue. I'm not sure if that changes what happens when we come back to Outer Hope again in Chapter 1. So we've got to find the Dolos station with a probe. What are we doing probe-wise? Nothing at the moment. What are we doing with our science ship? It's on the way to Urshanabi. We've also got an asteroid belt. I would like to send a probe out and possibly, given how much stuff we've got to mine currently that's useful, we should maybe look for more science.
A new request
We did it! Look at that! Okay, I'm a little bit surprised we did it. Am I though? I don't know. I had high hopes, didn't I? Or outer hope. We now have a new sector. Sector 2 has unlocked and it's a mess. And we don't have a lot of resources in here, oddly. It's interesting because when you start this one, you have an abundance. But when you start Sector 2, there's just a handful of goodies in here. There's still a lot, though. So our main job now is to get this up and running and stable, as it is going to affect us negatively. As you can see here, we're homeless. Well, we're not homeless. They are homeless. A lot of homeless. 40 people it sent through, which is what we supplied it. They have no food. They have no healthcare. But it does start opening up all of the resource management and population management. There we go. Which we'll get to when we're actually doing that. Again, we'll get to the resource management once we're in a position to start shifting goods around. I do like the way this scrolls around. It's so nice. Anyway, the cool thing about opening a new sector is you get a few freebies. You get to build a workshop for free and a stockpile for free, which is handy because otherwise it would be a real pain to get going. Because you'd need to supply it with goods, which you can't do. You can't physically transport stuff through until you set it in the management window. So we're going to stick us a buildy person in, a workshop, and we'll get building a road. I'll have a ton of storage close to the entrance here. These are the 3 paths, or that's 4, isn't it? Although the middle one's like a double. But yeah, 4 entry points. So we'll stick our other... Oh, we're in the wrong sector. That's interesting. There we go. Right on the path there. And then we'll go across to Sector 1. And we'll build us a path going across. And we'll connect this up finally. There we go. So we'll have our little worker dude will come out of this building. There he goes. And then we've got our other worker down here, who's from this workshop.
Has arrived at its destination.
Okay, there's a lot happening. We need to change the orders, which reminded me as it came in, of our ship here. Let's get that on maximum. There we go. We've got our alloy and polymer back as a priority. So let's see what this event's all about. It's just an acknowledgement of what they're thinking, is it? Administrator, a new sector has successfully been unlocked. It has indeed. I'll take historic, just for opening a door. I'll take it, absolutely. Acknowledged. There we go. Because we completed that task, we now got plus 10% trust bonus, and that's a flat 10%. And that takes us nearly to max, doesn't it? They really do trust me. Okay, let's hit play again. We are building as a probe. We are repairing the ship now. So our hull integrity is currently increasing. Plus 3 every cycle. We've got a lot to do though in our new sector. We can build up another store building, so we might as well get that up and running as well. Since it's free, we'll need to connect you with a road. And now we have to get us some food up and running. To start with, this is going to be a bit rough, isn't it? Where can we put our food building? It's a 4, isn't it? So we could put it that way. We do need to start gathering. So perhaps if we clear a space for it, we can start ditching this into our stores. Yes, we need to build food. Administrator, many of the crew are malnourished. Really? I disagree. You've just been fed and put into Sector 2. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's a game, isn't it? We've got to suspend disbelief a little bit. According to Nikonde Bargeville, predictive theory, unnecessary. Unnecessary. Productivity will soon drop by 23%. Longer term starvation would not only increase this to 75%, but also accelerate the proliferation of deviant behaviour on board the Tiqqun. I feel like when we got all these people in, why are they all homeless and stuff? These are our initial crew. We haven't brought anybody on board who shouldn't be here. Surely we should have give them a psychoanalysis or something before we employed them. Not just, are you good at the job? I digress. So, pledge to have 8 units of food stored in Sector 2 within 20 cycles. Don't we already have that? Sure. There we go. Yeah, we just did that. That's it. I love it. Right. We're making a bit of room so we can stick in our mess hall. Oh, I didn't know you could see the little builder robot. That's kind of cool. Get rid of that road. Let's put it down here. Out the way. Food. I don't think they need to walk to it or anything, so just somewhere out the way is fine, isn't it? And you can go down there. There we go. You should have food connected once that's done. How are we doing on food? We might need to build some algae farms over here as well. Not be a bad idea. Yeah, definitely. We definitely need more storage out here as well. But I guess our first priority is to start clearing the floor of all this mess. We'll build little roads, and I guess this can just continue up that way. One there, and we'll start clearing up all of this that we've got going on. So if we continue that across, that can go up that way. And then we'll continue up and you can go all the way down there. Get that little bit. What are we doing with this one? That can go up to there and down. This should give us a lot to clear up, shouldn't it? Let's get you as well. I think we're dealing with those ones. We might not be dealing with that one. Do the same up here. That should get both of you. And we'll just start collecting all this stuff so we can build to our heart's content later on. There we go. Start getting all that stored. What we need to do now, I would like food balanced, please. So where's our food? We're going to make sure we've got 50 in there. And make sure we've got 50 in there as well. Collect all of the goodies. We can click on our button here and see all of our stores at a glance. I think what we need to do now is prep storage for our iron. That way we can start building in here, can't we? And we can also have a lot of iron stacked up in case we run low on alloy. Currently we're doing okay. Let's build us. Maintenance. We need some storage in here. How much space have I left us? Is it an awkward amount? Not really. We can probably do something like that, can't we? Maybe. Yeah. If we do that and that, would that work? It's kind of nice, isn't it? We'll have both of those as iron. Yeah, I kind of like that. Right. Let's get you storing iron. And let's get you storing iron. Cryo Center has been unlocked. Cryonics Center. We have to go ahead and do all of this anyway, so... Yes, and we should send a probe out, shouldn't we? It's probably been sat there for quite a while, but we're not really in a rush at the moment. We can't go faster than our current ships. Should we see if there's anything round close to us? I know we've got to find Outer Hope, which would be the... whatever this one is, wouldn't it? Objective related to point of interest, which is up here somewhere. There we go, getting close. Outer ring is Outer Hope. Let's head out there. We've got plenty of polymer now. So we'll also build a probe launcher. We're going to keep that quiet for now and turned off. I don't want to use any just yet. Let's get all this tidied up so we've got lots of space to build. Did I miss one? Oh no, we don't have electronics on this side just yet. We can now, if we'd like, build as a cryonics center. I'm sort of hoping they give us a request to do that. Do we build it now? I mean, it could just sit down here. We haven't found any pods yet, have we? No, we haven't got any pods yet. I think we will once we've got up to there. Right, let's do this event. What we got? Our sensors have detected the Urshanabi. The ship is broken in two and is not transmitting any signals, so no survivors then. The phrase, "whoever helps Dolos is an enemy of humanity," has been spray painted in large letters on the wreck of the Urshanabi. Mummified bodies have been attached to its hull. Well, that's not pleasant, is it? Way to go, humanity, that's all I'll say. Right, gather remaining resources there. I guess humanity never learned. Is that what we're gathering from this fictional future that we've got going on here? Let's turn those off. We don't need to see how many we've got. We'll just gather them. Get you deleted. I do kind of want to get more food underway. I definitely don't want to... Well, we're up at the moment. We certainly have a little power available. Oh, yes, we do have a lot of polymer. Do you know what we could do, guys? Our ship hull integrity is not really going anywhere at the moment because we've opened a new sector, which means it's even worse for us. We're minus 16 from 2 sectors open now. But we haven't built the second small panel, so it's only going to cost us 15. I say we definitely build that. And we'll build that one as well. Make sure we've got all the power in the world.
A new request awaits your attention.
Ah, we've got an accident. Yeah, this is always great. Repair that.
An accident has occurred in the Tiqqun.
Thank you. I was just mentioning the fact. So this is now inactive and we are repairing it, or we will repair it. No, we are repairing it. There we go. Technically doesn't exist while it's being repaired, which is a little bit unfortunate. Administrator, an accident has occurred. We know. Stanford knee-high claim. Is that how you... it doesn't matter. Projections indicate that poor working conditions and power overloads can cause accidents. Really? Took 3 of you to come up with that, did it? It should also be taken into consideration that larger buildings are more likely to have more serious accidents. Repairs can wait. No, we'll get it repaired. We're already doing it anyway. Right, end protocol. You are almost repaired. Let's... Oh yeah, we've got 3 people injured. Unlucky. Have you done? Oh, there we go. We've got 42 food. Our ship should go and pick that up. We do have a priority on food extraction, so we can end that and let that happen. And we've got... Oh, yes, yes, yes. Our mining ship will need to be periodically repaired, which is what's happening there. 1 crew member has died. I mean, that is just something that's going to happen throughout your playthrough. And just accept it. It's one way of filtering out people. It's a shame it's not the non-workers, which we'll come across soon. I would like to find another big batch of... Another big batch of iron. There we go. Come on. Go bright green. I would like you bright green. I don't know what the difference between dark green and bright green is. There it is. Oh yes, our science ship is just chilling. I'm going to send it out to Outer Hope. Out to Outer Hope. There he goes. Because we need to resolve that, don't we? The end of Outer Hope in the... Yes, is that one? It might be. Okay, so we're good. And we've just got to make sure there's no more accidents. We have extra hours on our work conditions because we don't have enough people for jobs. So that's going to be a thing that we have to keep an eye on. We never want that to be overworked, otherwise we get hit by disaster after disaster. I mean, we are getting this tidied up. We're actually full on that at the moment. We could possibly build us a second one. I don't think it's required. Are we bringing alloys across? We're not. We could have it split just to make sure they keep topping up either side. Possibly do the same with that once. Oh, we don't have it yet. Yeah, we will do the same with that. I don't think we need any more over here. Perhaps polymers might be useful over this side as we're starting out. It wouldn't be a bad thing, would it? In order to clear all this up, a second alloy? Well, no. As soon as we start building stuff, we'll be fine, won't we? So, yes, we'll go with polymers on that one. Whether there are polymers around here, I don't know. We do. Oh, we need electronics as well. So we'll build that, and that will free up some more space for alloys. Plus, you get a full refund for these, so it doesn't hurt to keep collecting it all.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Okay, so we've arrived at Outer Hope. Do we need to build us another probe? Yes, we do. We'll get you going. I'm still not going to put this on auto build. I really want to manage our polymer stores as much as possible. Right then. What we got? Outer Hope. Search Outer Hope or search the battlefield. Outer Hope is surrounded by wreckage and debris from a past battle. Broken equipment and frozen bodies float around the station. The emergency signal is transmitted from inside. I wouldn't mind searching the battlefield first. I know it'll take longer, but if we can have some goodies found, that would be lovely. So we'll start with that. It will take 5 cycles, so a little while. We are building another probe. We are slowly tidying this all up, which would be lovely, so that we can get building. Let's start destroying some roads we don't need any longer. Oh yes, and this needs to be electronics, so that we can remove that and get us plenty of space. Do we need food yet? Not really. We're still good on food. Well, we haven't gained any more people, have we? And we are passing food backwards and forwards. I wouldn't mind being above the curve, though, as far as food's concerned. Well, they could go along like that, couldn't they? Yeah, let's have one there, at the very least. We'll get rid of this road, and then we'll have them come down this side. What is the space like for population? Can we fit 3 in here and have a road? Oh, it's beautiful. Right, 3 of these. Let's get people housed. That'll cheer them up anyway. They're happy at the moment, but they might not be eventually. Especially if we don't house them. But this gives us more collection, doesn't it? More room to collect stuff. Okay. Send you down there. We'll send you that way. And we'll collect that as well. Well, we want to collect absolutely everything because we want enough room to build everything we would like. Our dude is going to be building these roads for a little bit, but which is absolutely fine because I'd like to collect as much of this alloy as possible. We've started to bring food in. That's lovely to see. It'll be nice once that's up and running as well. How are we doing on workers here? We've got a bit of room. We've got 11 spaces. These take 8 people. And our storage takes 5. We're not really too concerned about fancy stuff at the moment in Sector 2. We've got to tread carefully, very carefully. Our probe is ready by the looks of things, so sending you out might be a good idea. Are there any more goodies to collect? Ice? I don't think we need to worry about ice. I would like materials that are going to help us sooner rather than later. Oh, we have a point of interest over here, so yes, go and see what that's all about. Let's get us another probe under construction. And you are going to be all built as soon as we empty, or as soon as we stop building this. We'll start getting rid of the roads we're no longer using. There we go. That's looking tidier, isn't it? We'll have a nice blank space ready for the next episode then. Things are quiet at the moment, just how I like it. We're not actually storing much in the way of iron at the moment, though we are storing a bit. I'll probably have this full of iron and then we'll take it round that way. And yeah, I don't know whether this is set up. It might be set up perfectly to come down straight like this all the way across, which is what I'm hoping that will look like when it's done. We're still lacking people because our little builder dude has been building a load of roads, but he is now starting to build the housing. Right, let's head outside. What did you find? Oh, we've got a debris field now. We'll not urgently head over there, but it's nice to know it's there. We have another probe to send out. Points of interest is not a bad idea. I'll tell you what, head out that way. What's that going to be? Mars? These rings are the planets, aren't they? In our solar system. The orbits around the sun.
Science ship team
Right.
has completed a task.
Let's see what this is all about. Ooh, 40 science. Don't mind that at all. The battle seems to have been made up of multiple engagements. The debris from the conflicts mostly consists of wrecked shuttles. We couldn't salvage any of that? Well, it doesn't matter. Some of these destroyed ships bear the insignia of the UN. Okay, we're having a dig at the UN now. That's fine. Though the majority carry Dolos emblems, so it's war against Dolos and the UN. Sophisticated weapon systems were also identified among the wreckage, bearing the acronyms BMS. The science ship's team was able to salvage some resources from the debris. We have some science, which is very important. We've got 77. Right. We'll continue to search now. Outer Hope. We've got 40 science there, which is absolutely lovely. We've got our probe on the way. And we've also got our housing going up. What else do we have down here? We've already done that. There we go. Tidy all that up. And we're full again. Yeah, we're full again. That's fine. We'll be building... Oh, do you know what we need out here in case of accidents? We'll need us an infirmary, won't we? What are these? 3 wide. So we could fit one in... Oh, that seems a bit of a waste. We could fit one long ways, couldn't we? Like that. And then another house in between. I know, it's like Tetris. Oh no, not like that. That won't work. Cancel that. You need a road coming down. So this will go across. I don't feel like this is the tidiest way to do this. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have put one there. We should have had this branch out that way. No, that would have been untidy. This is fine. Is it fine? Are you happy with this, Gran? Well, we're doing it. Yeah, we can run it down there. That'll be fine. That'll be fine. And then we can have the infirmary along here. Maybe. Yeah, why not? We'll have the infirmary down there. We'll put another building there. Another place for people to live in case we want to start moving people across. We don't at the moment. We're short on people. There we go. We're dropping off lots of iron. I like it. Right. Our probe is done. So we need to build another probe. Guys, we'll leave that one there. We have made some progress. We have a lot going on over in Sector 2. It has its own little algae farm. Not algae, is it? It's insects, isn't it? Yeah, insect farm. I don't know why I keep calling it algae. We have our mess hall. We have our workshop. We have some residential buildings. We have an infirmary going up. We have a little bit of storage going on, and we're tidying up the floor so that we're free to build. We've also unlocked a few things. And I'm going to go and start researching a battery. I'm not overly concerned about the speed we're researching this. We're going to run out of research points or science long before we're done in this area. And then it will be time based. It doesn't actually take long to research when you've got the points. But we're going to be relying on waiting for, what is it? It's like 3 every, where are you? 1 every 30 cycles at the moment. So, yeah, it's idling. It will get better, though. It will get better, and we'll be researching that rapidly. There's our ship. Plenty of power for us to expand. We just need the workforce now. Hopefully we start to find some cryopods. plenty to do when we come back. Lots of scouting to do around our solar system. I guess we should go and see if all the planets are still there. No cliffhangers today. No. Well, there is, isn't there? What's going to be, what are we going to find in Outer Hope? There is a cliffhanger. There we go. Thanks again, guys. And until next time, take care.